Got me? All right. It is 5:31, and we'll be starting this Parks and Rec board meeting. Um, Roll call.
Eduardo Mata, Mario Guajardo,
Here.
Aaron Garza,
Present.
Isaac Smith, Alma Caso, Alma Chavez, Hector Trevino,
Here.
Juan Garcia,
Here.
Gabriel Trevino.
Here.
Thank you. Okay, well, we do have a quorum. We're going to item 2, administrative, introduction of new board members. And I'll start off over here with Mr. Juan Garcia. If you'd like to, please introduce yourself and a couple of words about yourself.
My name is Juan Garcia. I work for Vanguard Academy Charter School. I've been with them for a few years now, and we're growing real fast. I don't know if y'all noticed, but we're growing pretty fast since Dr. Garcia came on board, and I'm really excited to be here and to learn from each and one of you, so we can improve the areas for the community.
All right, thank you, sir. Next, we have Mr. Hector Trevino.
Good evening. My name is Hector Trevino. What I do for work is I'm a probation officer for the County of Hidalgo. I've been doing that for 27 years, and hopefully I'll retire soon. But I am also, like Mr. Garcia says, excited to work with you guys to make decisions that affects obviously the youth of our city, and just to meet each and every one of you and just keep it going with forward progress.
Thank you, sir. And last we have, but not least, Mr. Gabriel Trevino.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Gabriel Trevino. It's a privilege to be able to serve alongside with each and every single one of you guys. I'm so pumped to learn a little bit more about the city and the Parks and Rec department. So if I can't wait to speak to every single one of y'all and have conversations. A little bit about me. I graduated from PSJ High School, and then I went on to Texas A&M, where I was in the Corps of Cadets there. I decided not to commission, but I did learn honor, selfless service, integrity, discipline, and leadership, and I look forward to using those skills here in the community. But thank you. I look forward to speaking with all of y'all.
Great. Thank you, sir. Mr. Alanis, calm down. I know you're an Aggie also, so don't get all excited. I saw him get his chest get all swollen. All right, thank you. Next, I'm opening up the floor for election for a vice chairperson. Do I have any nominations?
I'd like to nominate you, sir. I second nomination.
Thank you, Mr. Garza.
You're very welcome.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I accept the nomination, and I will try my best, sir, to do.
I know you will.
Thank you. So now I am now the official vice chair for the Parks and Rec Board.
There you go.
Thank you. Next item is approval of minutes for the January 8th, 2020 regular called meeting. Do I have a motion to accept these minutes? I know they were not here, sir. So
Yes, I move for motion.
okay, I got a motion by Mr. Garza to approve the minutes. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
I got a second by Mr. Trevino. All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Motion passes. Item D, status report for spring recreation, aquatics, athletics, and after-school programs. Mr. Alanis.
Good evening, everybody. Sergio Alanis, Parks and Rec Director. So I guess real quick, I just want to start off before staff gives you all a status report on everything. I'm going to introduce everybody. So if you guys can raise your hand or stand up, I'm going to try and get, this is basically the core group of supervisors that we do have that run our athletics, recreation, aquatics, and we're still missing a few. But I'll start off over here. Isaac Escobedo, he's the assistant director for us. Sarah Guerra, she's a recreation supervisor. Jennifer Martinez, she's our athletic supervisor. Sarah Canizales, she's after school program supervisor. Lily Martinez, she's our newly hired urban ecologist. So she just started last week. So she's also new as well. We'll go over here. Sean Martin, he's also an athletic supervisor. Ivan Archer, he's the athletic division head, so he kind of oversees athletics and aquatics. And then over here we have Roel Hinojosa, he's one of our athletic supervisors as well. Abel Molina, he's helps out Sarah with the after-school programs, and then Sam Wisby, she oversees all the aquatic stuff. She's an aquatic supervisor. So everybody's here to to serve everybody, the community. You guys have any questions about any of the stuff that they do oversee? They're all here to. I wanted them to show up tonight so y'all can put a face to everybody. And this is basically your, and then Elba Guajardo, she's our admin assistant. I'm sorry, I forgot. This is the core group that runs Parks and Rec for the most part, with the exception of a few people that are missing, which are the the landscape maintenance and building maintenance supervisors. They're not here with us, but yeah. If you guys have any questions for me before I let staff come up here and answer anything, I'll be here either way.
Okay.
So I'm gonna let. I guess we'll start off with. What are we doing first? I'm gonna turn it over to Ivan right now so he can.
Hello, my name is Ivan Archer, Athletic Division Head. Right now, we are about to start this weekend with soccer and basketball. We had 38 teams with basketball on the boys' side and 19 teams with soccer, girls soccer, I'm sorry. We are getting ready for baseball. We have over 300 kids registered already, so we're on good numbers right now. And we have begun to get ready for the summer. We want to add a couple more programs to be able to benefit the kids more and, hopefully get a little more into the just to give more fundamentals into the kids' sports and just give them that.
Which programs were you hoping to add?
To add, we are hoping to add new basketball. That would be add more divisions. We are hoping to add volleyball, a camp and a league. And the flag football, we're open it to extend out for it.
Oh, fantastic.
That's good. I was gonna ask a question. I know that we've been working on parks everywhere. Is that gonna limit us from having practice facilities outside, dealing with the outside sports like soccer and things like that?
Yeah, that has limited to some point. Right now, I guess with the change of the hour, we have to have more lights out there. But to a certain point, it has hurt us, not as much as you would think. But adding more parks it's going to extend that out. Especially with baseball. Baseball's always been our biggest sport. So
Yes.
we are in right now we're about to build about 6 more backstops, and we're going to put them across the city. So more teams should have more
Practice
space,
areas.
practice sites.
Okay, that's good. Any other questions?
I heard that there's other cities that are participating also in teams, like San Juan and Alamo, McAllen. That's great news. That wasn't available a few years ago when my kids were growing up, so
We have added that as the years went by, and we have expanded that. And right now, like one thing that we did do, we did bring in San Juan, the girls soccer, so we brought them in with us. So I think eventually we're the Tri-Cities, so we want to be able to create Pharr, San Juan, and Alamo, all of us together, and create a bigger league. And we want PAJ to excel.
Mr. Archer, is there any chance to latch on to any state tournaments? Maybe bring something down to host, since we're going to have all these baseball parks?
We would have to run through Pony on that to be able to run.
Do you guys do anything with Pony?
Yes, we do. That's our organization. That's who we participate with. But we have to run out, it would be more of a regional tournament, if I'm not mistaken, right, Jen? To host one, right? That's what you said?
Yeah, to host one. Have we been able to do that? Okay. Softball?
Yeah, the baseball is usually the bigger parks like Harlingen and Brownsville. They're the ones, the cities that can hold.
Do you ever foresee us getting to that?
You have to kind of bid for it, and I've heard it's kind of pricey, because they do charge you to host it. And you do, I mean, I don't know how much you make back, because you do charge the teams, they charge like a $500 gate fee. So you do make money back, but I don't know, to be honest, I don't know how much it is to host it.
Yeah.
But I mean, I can ask, next.
I just know that baseball's always been a big thing here in Pharr.
Yes.
And I was on this board about 5 years ago, I believe, and it was doing great. Numbers were good, and you know, it's something that we had talked about a long time ago. You know, us being in the middle of the valley and hosting a big tournament,
I mean,
and
Pharr
it's
even
just
work with us to get to tournaments, so we can ask them how much it would be to.
it'd be great to be able to do something like put a really nice stamp on our city.
Yeah, and adding the new dugouts and, you know, expanding more on the fields, I think that would probably be the best way to do it, because you would have to have a good complex to be able
And
to
then
host
now
it.
with the swimming pool, and we have the aquatic center and hosting those type of things, I think it's something that, you know, maybe you guys should look into, to maybe hosting these summer swim meets or regional tournaments and so.
I think we have in the past, I know they hosted the regional swim meet
Okay,
for the TAF,
the Taft, yeah,
yes.
okay, good.
All right.
We're good?
Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon, Isaac Escobedo, Assistant Director. Just to touch base on the recreation programs and the after-school program aspect. The rec programs, it starts this upcoming Monday, and we have them 3 times a year for all 3 seasons, spring, summer, and fall. It's an 8-week program. You know, what we offer are taekwondo, cheerleading, tumbling, dance, you know, those kind of courses, right? So they have 8 weeks. We have instructors, they train them, and what they essentially do in those 8 weeks, it leads up to one big recital where they perform and what exactly they learned and stuff. So that recital is going to be in April, with a date and place to be determined. So once that's finalized, I mean, obviously we'll extend an invitation to you board members. That way y'all could check it out. In the after-school program world, it's growing. I believe we have about 605 participants at the moment. We have that after-school program at all 12 elementary schools. We send staff out there, and they kind of, I mean, with our staff and along with their trusted part-time staff, they develop programs and you know, kind of activities for them to do. And also we give them a little window to for study time before they actually go out to the activities and stuff.
To do their homework.
For sure, for sure. So PSJ has been very helpful, very easy to work with. They lend us whatever's available to them, cafeterias, libraries, the outside playscapes and everything. So we, you know, keeping the youth working out after school.
Keeping them busy.
For sure, for sure.
The good type busy.
Yes, definitely.
No, that's good. So we have 605 currently.
Yes, total.
That's a good number. Any questions? No. I guess that's it, Isaac.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Next, oh, the next item? All right. I thought we were gonna hear from the aquatics. No? No?
Everybody else? No?
But, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't hog up the
Mike, yeah.
The mic.
mic, Isaac.
Good evening. My name's Samantha Wisby. I am the aquatic supervisor for the city of Pharr. Right now, we're on the off season, so it's pretty slow. We actually have a lot of lap swimmers going in there. Those triathlons have helped them attract those type of customers. They come in, they come in as a team basically, and they swim. Early morning we have like 10 to 12 swimmers, which is kind of insane for the 5 a.m. 12 to 2 we have about 16. You know, like 5 to 10 we have the same amount. Our programs that we run, we have an adult learn to swim class, which is pretty consistent. We've had about 8 to 10 customers every month. It's a monthly fee for these people to come in and basically learn how to swim on the off season. That way they're ready to go for the summertime. We have our swim and stroke clinic up and running, and we have 2 categories, advanced and beginner. For the most part, we've had a consistent number of about 10 to 12 students every month register for those classes. And it's basically no competition, just within themselves, just going in there, practicing their strokes, getting ready for the competitions in the summer that we have with TAF that we do host. And then, so it runs basically from August to May, and then we start with TAF in June. But for the most part, we're just doing regular repairs, maintenance, things like that.
What times are the lap swimming times?
5 a.m. to 7 a.m.,
5 to 7.
12 p.m. to 2 p.m., and 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. We also have lap swimming on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, and it is also open for the public. So we kind of divide the pool, 3 lanes for lap swim, and then the other half of the pool can kind of, it's just recreational swim.
And what's the capacity that you have with the most, or what are the numbers looking like?
So year round, we only have our indoor and auditorium open, just because it's the only heated pool we have. It's about, let's say like 200 people max can fit in that pool at a time.
Wow.
How many lanes do you guys have?
Usually 3. For on the weekends, 10. On the weekdays, a full 10 lanes.
So like the 5 a.m. swimmers, when they come in groups, they just they use all the 3 lanes.
No, they use all 10 lanes.
Oh,
On the
all 10
weekdays,
lanes.
yeah, all 10 lanes.
Okay,
Mhm.
great.
At 200, are you at capacity, or is there still room for more people to join?
For the indoor pool, 200 is our capacity. For the outdoor pool in the summer, we have a lot more people that can fit, around the park. About 1,000 people can fit in our park at a time.
How many lifeguards are on staff at that time when you have the laps?
On a given shift?
Yeah, on a given shift.
Usually about 2 or 3. Just 1 or 2 on stand, depending on how many people are in the water, and then 1 on break. And then we have a rotation going on.
Well, I know y'all do a good job during the summer because I've been there many times. But I like the way it's like every area is covered, and that's more important for the parents that bring their kids and things like that. That I mean, the safety is there and it's evident. So y'all do a good job of.
What is the cost? Is there a cost or fee to enter the pool?
For lap swim or for the summer?
For lap swimming?
1 for seniors, children, and military, and then we have $2 for adults.
Is there like a pass or a monthly?
We do have a pass,
Discount or
$10
something.
for the kids, and then $20 for the adults.
Good.
Any other
Pretty
questions?
expensive.
Sounds good. Good work.
Thank you, Sam.
Thank you.
Good work. You.
Okay, next we have item E, status on the 14th annual 5K run walk.
Okay, so we're currently in preparation for our 14th annual St. Patrick's Day 5K. That's going to be coming up March the 14th, the Saturday of March the 14th. We're kind of keeping it the same as every year. We have the 5K starting at 9 a.m., but we have like this little 1 mile run mainly for the kids, and well, I mean, really whoever wants to participate in the 1 mile that starts at 8. Over the years, the numbers have been steadily growing. I know for the past, 3 years, we had always been kind of shooting for a goal of 1,500 runners to register. I think every year we gradually add like 100 more than the previous year. So last year we were approximately 1,400. So we're hoping this is the year that we kind of hit that $1,500 mark. I know just recently, we're getting custom medals made for the runners. We just started that up like maybe two years ago. Custom medals are pretty nice. We actually have what our medal would look like this year. This is our finalized, finisher medal. Absolutely every participant will receive one of those, and of course the other slide will show the shirt. That's the official shirt that they'll get for the first 500 participants. We do have a shirt deadline that's February 21st, which is next Friday. So the idea for that deadline is to kind of get runners registered, quicker. Typically, for many, in my opinion, for probably every 5K, I mean, it's happened with us. The runners, all the traffic to register starts coming in the last, 2 weeks prior to the race. So it gets pretty hectic with registration. So maybe this shirt deadline, February 21st, will kind of alleviate that traffic, but still get that, our total goal.
And is that being announced somewhere, Isaac?
Sure, yeah, we work closely with the City of Pharr's media department to blast it on their social media. Of course, the time management company that's working with us, they're called Endurance Splits. They do a good job of promoting through their website and stuff.
Oh, good.
And that company kind of has close ties with a lot of the running community, really. So they really do help out a lot and as far as advertising and stuff. And then, of course, we have posters throughout the city. The marquee at the event center has, promoting this 5K stuff. So we try to, we're going to also include an ad in the monitors, in the Festiva, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So, we're doing everything we can to promote it. So it should turn out to be a good event. The day of the event, we have a lot of entertainment for the kids. We've had a rock climbing wall out there. We've had a mechanical bull in the past, moon jumps, things of that nature. So every year, our goal is to try to make it bigger and better. So we're hoping this year we can accomplish that.
Great.
What is the fee?
So the fee is $15 for adults, and for children it's $5.
Is there a discount for city employees?
Yes, actually for city employees it's only $5, and that includes their household family as well.
They get a T-shirt.
Yes, yeah.
And where does it take place?
We start on First Street, kind of right by PSJ Stadium.
The home side.
Yes, the home site. First Street, and it goes South Fur, Ridge, and then down Cage, through Business 83, and then right back to the finish.
Cool.
Yeah, so.
Is
we're
there
all
green beer after?
Yes, we will have adult
beer.
beverages after the
You
completion.
didn't hear him. He said green.
Green beer.
It will be green. Yes.
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to keep, to keep it
alive.
St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
Sign me up.
Keep the theme.
Hey, how you doing? How you guys doing on sponsors?
I don't have the number on me right now, but we are still working to achieve sponsorships. A lot of individuals have reached out to us, past and new ones. So we're still seeking sponsorships. We have a deadline for the sponsorships. It was February 23rd will be the last, I guess, day for sponsorship commitments. So what we can do, I know we left some sponsorship packages in the last board meeting, but what we do is email you all, and any help works, just to help make the event better.
I was asked to ask this question, Isaac. Is there a limit on how many beverages
Green beer.
someone can take?
Don't answer that.
Oh, you mean, what we do have is a police officer there at the entrance of the beer
There
garden.
you go, sir.
That,
Yeah, there you go.
they check their IDs, and, it's controlled. It's a
Awesome.
controlled,
Thanks for asking.
it's a controlled
great.
environment.
Sounds good. Any other questions for Mr. Escobedo on the 5K?
So how are you guys getting sponsorships? Are y'all just going out to local businesses, just word of mouth?
Yes, definitely. We go in person, we make phone calls, we do everything possible. We reach out once, and, we reach out again. So it's just a continuous search for sponsorships.
Good to go.
Yes. If you all have any, ideas or entities who you think would be interested in being a sponsor. I mean, anything would help.
And then for the sponsorships, I think I was emailed something. I can just have them fill it out like on with like a pen and paper. I have them print it out and take it to you guys.
Sure. Yeah, it's a commitment form. You're committing to whatever, I guess, package you would like, and each package differs. You could be a title sponsor, and the entity's logo is on the finished banner and stuff. They're promoted with the posters on social media, things of that nature. And you're also kind of the organization that does sponsor. We offer them kind of few free running entries.
Cool.
So that's kind of their incentives.
And then how about like another incentive? Like, can they like set up a booth
Oh,
there?
for sure, yeah. There's even our lowest sponsorship option. You're for sure going to have a table set up there.
Cool.
And there's a lot of traffic, a lot of people. I mean, you have say 1,400 runners. Their families go out there. It's pretty good atmosphere. It's fun for the family, and for the sponsors, for their incentive ongoing is you have a lot of people seeing what your business is.
Thank you.
Anything else? We're good? All right. Thank you, Isaac.
Thank you.
Now we're going to item F, review and approval of a 2019-2020 scholarship application form. I don't know if you all got to see the application form for the scholarship. Let's put in our packet. Yeah, right here. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's.
Yep. I'm not sure what different from last time.
Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Well, before you, you have the 2019-2020 scholarship application form. I hope you all have had time to review it to see if there's any corrections, additions that you would like seen on it. I put the deadline for April the 10th. If approved tonight with corrections, I will email all the counselors tomorrow first thing. And I did put the deadline for April 10th because our next scheduled meeting after that would be on the 14th. So that gives me time to prepare the packets for you for the meeting and for you to review them and approve. Now, in the past, there's been more monies in the account. This account is strictly the Parks and Recreation account. We've given top male $1,000, top female, and then we've done like maybe $400 or $500 scholarships. This time our the bank account currently has $3,170. So it would be at your discretion if you want to do top male, top female, or do as many 500s as you can. That would totally be up to you. So if there's nothing that you would want different on this, it can remain the same. I will just give you the letter, that you can read up on every student, and then you would come back with your recommendation at the board meeting.
And what schools does it go to?
It goes to PSJ Southwest, PSJ North, PSJ Bears, PSJ Memorial, Vanguard, T-STEM, Pharr Idea, and Pharr Oratory.
And we split up the scholarships amongst those, or how does that work?
You would read, I would give you all their information because they have the criteria is a one-page essay, so you pretty much get to know them. And then you would decide, okay, you know what, I like this individual, I like this individual. We bring it back to you. Of course, I'm the one who makes sure that all the criteria was met when I present it to you. So once you get your packet, all the information will be there, so you will have a little bit of homework to review all these students and make a recommendation for the following meeting.
When you say top male, top female, that necessarily does not mean for the district only the applicants.
Right. Or you can just do $500 if you want to,
Increase the amount.
Right.
Ella, when is the next golf tournament? What did we?
That we had scheduled?
Yeah, when is it scheduled?
I believe it was going to be the weekend, May 10th.
Okay. So the deadline for the application's April 10th, but what I'm getting at is we'll have more monies
We should.
to give out by this time, so the scholarships should be the same
Right.
amounts that they were in the past by that time, by the time we finish with this golf tournament. Okay.
Hopefully.
Yeah, well, I think it should be fine.
Because you have awards assemblies in like late May, no?
They
Yeah.
vary. Some are early May and some are at the end, and some even have been like in late April when they award. And usually we like to have representation if you're gonna award that school from a board member, because they like to include us in their packet, like whatever they give the kids. And, you know, we make a certificate for them. And we just make sure that once they have to turn in their schedule, and I award maybe like until July, August.
Well, worst case scenario, we can just have them come up here during one of our meetings and just award them here in front of.
The thing is, if you haven't decided by that time,
No, I'm just saying if there's a
Worst case
problem, yeah, worst case scenario, we can always present them a scholarship in front of us or whatever.
Okay.
At the board meeting.
That too.
is there anything when
No, it
the
looks
scholarship application form you want to change? Deadline or?
Good work.
No,
No, I
don't.
think the deadline's fine. Yeah.
So I have a motion
So
to
do you-
approve.
Yeah. Do I have a motion to accept the application, the scholarship application?
Yes.
Got a motion by Mr. Trevino,
Second.
I'll second.
second by Mr. Smith. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Sorry. Well, that's our application. And we're down to item G, comments from any board member. Anybody over here?
I got a comment.
Well, I'd like to once again welcome you all to our Parks and Rec Board, and it'll be an honor and a pleasure working with you all, and especially here assisting you all, those that are in the front lines, doing a great job for the city of Pharr, and we thank you for all that you all do. So thank you once again.
Motion to adjourn?
Item H, item adjourn. I got a motion by Mr. Smith, second by Mr. Trevino to adjourn. It is 6:03. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. We are adjourned. Thank you, guys.